In Zimbabwe, authorities say suspected poachers have used cyanide to kill 23 elephants in the country's Hwangwe National Park, raising the death toll there and in the northern parts of the country to 60 since late September. Hwangwe National Park in western Zimbabwe currently hosts 53,000 elephants, twice the park's carrying capacity. Park rangers recovered most of the tusks after the 23 elephants were killed with a deadly poison last Friday, but poachers got away with the 3 tusks, officials said. Cyanide is widely used in Zimbabwe's mining industry and is relatively easy to obtain. Poachers have used rifles and traps to poach Zimbabwe's elephants over the years and started using cyanide in 2013.
The massacre of 23 jumbos is what now appears to be the latest headache to the conservationists in Zimbabwe, as poachers dump firearms for cyanide, which is readily available in the country's mining industry.
Also looked at the equipment, the sophistication which the poachers now have turned to, where they are now armed. They also have some surveillance equipment where they know where to avoid our rangers.
Elephant conservationist groups in the country had in 2013 raised an alarm after 300 elephants were reported killed inside the same park at the time. The poachers had laced salt pans with cyanide, but the Zimbabwe government vehemently refuted the figure at the time, claiming only a dozen jumbos had been killed, and 2 years later the massacre of the jumbos is back.
Possibilities of trying to control this huge source of cyanide, which is creating so much revenue for the country, is going to be extremely difficult for us to do. So people have got access to this awful poison, and they don't understand the devastation that it causes by putting it into one waterhole, and how far that devastation reaches.
It is inside this very park that Zimbabwe's most famous lion, called Cecil, was killed by an American earlier this year. And conservationists are now a worried lot that the current population of 53,000 elephants in the park may soon be wiped out.
Enforcement is big, and that involves all sorts of levels. Having people on the ground, picking up these activities, public, through the education, understanding the problem, so therefore reporting some of these activities.
53,000 is twice the number of the jumbos that should be hosted by the park. Murimi Mwangi, KTN News, Nairobi.